Welcome to Heaven My Cake. Today I'm going to show you how I made this soccer ball fondant cake. Alright, so the first thing that I did was baked my cake in a Wilton 3D sports ball pan. And that's how I got the shape of a ball there, like a half ball. So I went ahead and I cut it in half so that way I can build my cake with filling, buttercream filling. And then I started on my crumb coat. The crumb coat is important because this is where you're going to lock in the crumbs and make sure you have a nice smooth surface to work with. You want to make sure that the icing is smooth. I am going to do 2 layers of icing, so I had my crumb coat there, then I went and put my top layer of icing. And again, for this top layer of icing, it's very important to make sure that it's all smoothed out. If not, the bumps and things can show through the fondant. So you want to get it as smooth as you can. So there I'm using my offset spatula, just getting all the little areas there, making sure that my cake is smoothed out. Then the next thing I did was I went ahead and I kneaded my fondant. This is what makes it soft and pliable. So I took that, kneaded it, rolled it out. I make sure that I have powdered sugar or cornstarch or something underneath so that way it doesn't stick. As I'm rolling, I rotate my fondant as well so that way it's not sticking. And it's also smart to measure your cake so that way you know how much fondant you need. So when you apply the fondant on the cake, you want to make sure that it's adhering to the cake. I put some water on the cake before placing the fondant on there and then just rubbing all around the cake, making sure it's taking shape. Then I cut off the excess. Now I'm working on the hexagon and pentagon shapes for the soccer ball. This is the pattern that's on the soccer ball. So I went ahead and I created my own shapes. So here I'm just getting my fondant ready. I have a template that I used. I'm sorry that the video is not good quality. This video is a few years old. But I created my own template that I found online and I created my shapes that way. I just traced it out. Did a few of each color. Here I'm doing the white. I'm sorry, like I said, you can't really see. And then I go ahead and start on the black as well. So again, for my black fondant, I knead it and then I roll it out, making sure it's not too thin so that way it holds its shape and sits on the soccer ball nicely. And then I go ahead and do that so there you can see that better. So when you're done with the fondant, you want to put it back, in saran wrap or something so that way it doesn't harden. If you leave it out, it will get hard. All right, then I went ahead and placed the cake on a cake board, just a regular cake board. I put some buttercream on the bottom to help it stick. So now that I have my fondant pieces together, I go ahead and get them on the cake right away because if you just let them set and dry, they'll be stiff. So you want to do it right away so that way it kind of goes with the shape of the ball, basically, or the cake. Then I go with a toothpick and just go all around the cake and pretending it's like little stitching to make it realistic. After that, I went ahead and added some grass, buttercream grass, and added the number 6 and the name, and that's it. It all came together. I did add fondant on my cake board and then with the grass all around there as well. So yeah, thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more cake decorating tutorials. Take care.